Hi guys, greetings. Today I want to talk about the moon phases of the moon, how it's connected to the woman's menstrual cycle, and how you can tap into this essence to set intentions and manifest your desires. That's what I want to teach today. I want to show us how these things are connected. First of all, the woman's menstrual cycle, majority of women will have it at 28 days. It's a 28-day cycle. And then the moon has a 28-day cycle as well, and 2.5 days per sign, according to the zodiac. But that's a very complicated teaching. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to focus mainly on how a starter, a starter in spirituality can use this energy, the moon's energy, to work, to connect, to set intentions, and to bring manifestation. So, for instance, 18th of January 2026, which is on Sunday, right, happens to be the new moon. It's a new moon. The new moon is the time for creation, is the time to plant seeds, is the time to set your intentions. Okay. Now, for example, let's say that this new moon, let's say that um okay, I want to start a project. For instance, I want to start a project. Okay, and before I start a project, I want to set an intention to the universe about that project. So what do I do now? I go into my meditation at the exact day that the new moon starts, because that is the right time to plant seeds. Okay, you'll see how it all connects eventually. That is the right time to plant seeds. So I set my intentions. I call on the energy of the moon. This is me tapping into the essence of the universe. The universe is doing something that day, and I want to tap into it. I want to go with the flow. And I set my intentions. I go into my meditations, connect to this energy. Whether I decide to do it outside, whether I decide to do it inside my house, that's totally fine. And I'll be like, dear moon, I connect with you. This as you are planning to begin to, you know, start a new circle. I connect with you. The intention I have, which is I want to start this business. As I set my intentions this day, as I begin to build this business, as I begin to make plans for this business today, I want it to grow. As you start to wax, I want to grow with you. I want to build with you. Maybe it's something you want to release within you. I have this fear of taking decisions. Okay, or let me say you have this fear of taking decisions. I don't have the fear of taking decisions. So maybe you have this fear of taking decisions and you want to work on it. You want to get rid of this fear, and you set the intention. This new moon, I want to work with you. I want to work with you, dear moon, to help me release this fear I have, this fear you're living. I am planting a seed of boldness today. Okay? I'm planting a seed of boldness today within me, that henceforth I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be extra bold. I'm going to face my fears. I'm going to do what I fear doing. You set your intentions. Okay? That is how to set intentions. This is creation process. The new moon phase is a creation process. It's the time to really, gather your seeds. Here is the seeds I want to plant. The land is ready. This is the time. Because assuming a woman wants to get pregnant, right? This new moon phase is a time that she just finished her period, and now her body is getting ready, preparing for what? Ovulation. Follicle, they call it the follicular stage, right? The body begins to prepare to release an egg, begin to, the lining of the walls begin to build. This is what is actually going on in a woman's body. And this is what the moon is doing. The moon is preparing to what? To wax. To wax. And after that first day, the next thing that happens is what? The moon begins to wax. We'll have the waxing stage. Different stages of the waxing begins to happen. We'll have the waxing crescent. It all begins to happen. So during this stage of the waxing moon, the waxing crescent, which is right after the new moon, like from, let's say, from 19th, 20th, the waxing stage begins. During the new moon, you might not even see anything in the sky. Even if you see it, will be a very thin line. But watch progressively, day to day, maybe from 9/20th, for example, you'll begin to see the light begins to build. Now, don't just set these intentions. Put in action. Put in action. That fear, that boldness you don't have, begin to practicalize it as the moon is waxing. Okay? because you've sown that seed within you. Now you have to water it by what? Begin to practicalize it. If it's a business, begin to go out, begin to show up for it, begin to market it, begin to show it to people. Come out, come out with that thing you actually want to achieve. If it's boldness, start being bold. Intentionally go out and express boldness. If it's fear to come on camera, take up your camera, just go live, do anything. Just bring out that thing that you really want to, start doing it. Follow that energy that is building up in the cosmos. Follow it through. That's that waxing stage of the moon. And like I said, that is the stage the woman's body is what? Getting ready. Building. It's building. The walls, the uterine walls are building up. For what? Ovulation. Now, we are at the ovulation stage. Now, this is the stage where the moon is what? Full. People do full moon rituals. But the problem is that they didn't start from the right circle. They didn't follow the full circle to achieve what they actually want to achieve. You didn't plant, you want to harvest on a full moon. Wait till you plant, now you want to harvest for full moon. So the full moon is actually what? Ovulation, the peak of it. This is time to harvest. This is the time to go all out. When the moon is full, you go out. Today, my boldness is in full. I claim my boldness is in full. Don't lie on your bed and be doing that thing. Go out and practicalize it. You know what we'll do here, right? You know what we'll do here on my page? Practical spirituality. Tapping into the energy of the universe. To fuse with ours. So that we can get what? A boom boom. You know what I mean? So that's the whole idea. So this is the time you're now absorbing the seed you planted from the cosmos. You planted with it. Now you're absorbing. Same way a woman's womb releases egg for fertilization and conception to take place, right? That is the same way that what happens. The moon is releasing. Now you can absorb because you planted. You go out and absorb both in practicality with that seed you sowed during the new moon. You go all out and absorb it. Okay? Now we have the final stage. Now we have the waning moon. If you ask me, the cycle should actually start from the waning moon. But it's okay, you can start with this new moon. I want you every month, set an intention. Follow through with it. Tell me what you see. Tell me how it feels within the next 1 year, 6 months. Start setting intentions. What do you want to release? What do you want to actualize? Work with the moon circle and tell me how it feels. Tell me what comes out of it, okay? So this last phase I want to talk about is the wax, the waning. Waning. When it finishes waxing, it faces this side and begins to what? Wane. It is the menstruation period. It's time to release. It's a time to what? Release what doesn't serve you. So I feel like this should be the first stage anyway. Yes, for me. People can have their diverse opinion. I'm not teaching what is online. I'm teaching what I think is obtainable from observing the woman's body and observing nature. I think this is the first, if you're a starter. But like I said, it's okay to start with this new moon, right? Which is next tomorrow. But if you're a starter, for example, but if you really want to do it right, for someone who haven't done release before, please start with the waning moon. When the moon now starts falling after the full moon, right? That stage after the full moon, follow it through. Release what doesn't serve you. Start releasing what doesn't serve you. Whether you're a woman or start releasing what is trapped in your womb. If you're not a woman, it doesn't matter. If you're a man, it doesn't matter. Release what no longer serves you. Let it all go. Clear the weed so that we can set our intentions in the new moon. Okay? Let it release. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's time to plant new seeds by the new moon. So use the waning moon to release what needs to go. The fear, everything that needs to go. Then plant the seed you want in the new moon. Okay, I think this is broad. I think I might have to go live so that we could talk about this, but I needed to drop this. I needed to drop this video. So thank